So real quick, let's talk about probably the coolest combat glove I've come across. These are Mad Bike. Yes, they're motorcycle gloves. These are leather. I don't know how long they've been making these in leather. Here is my old pair. These are not leather, right? I've wore these for a while. I got these. These were XL. They were too small for my hands, and as a result, throughout the years as I've worn them, my fingers have just busted out. So I went to replace these, and I saw that they came out with a leather version. They also came out with a double XL in the leather. That's what these are. Perfect fit. My fingers are snug. There's a little bit of room for my pinky, but everything else is nice and snug. I don't expect these to bust out like these old ones. Um, let's take a look at the hardware here, right? We have that knuckle just in case shit gets bad, in case you have to deflect a blade. You have these metal studs to aid you. These leather ones also have the metal studs down here on the fingers, on 3 of them. No pinky. So I was actually kind of worried about this because I was like, man, what if that gets in the way of me pulling triggers? Well, I have a showcase here of just a few different firearms. Uh, None of these are affected as far as the trigger goes. This metal stud doesn't actually go inside of the trigger guard. It stops just short of it. H&K, my carry, beautiful, beautiful. So, and it's not like I'm having to fight to get these in here. There's plenty of space, there's plenty of room. They feel great. Here's a Jericho, and even this works awesome, right? Because the stud's not actually going in there. So, we got that out of the way. These definitely work with firearms. They give you this added protection. What if you have to deflect a knife? This gives you a way you can do that with your hands, and these things are solid. Now, there's, like I said, 2 configurations these gloves come in. The leather ones, which I would absolutely suggest for the price, man, I think these are like 40 bucks. Might have been even a little bit less than that. If you don't want to go all in, or if you feel like leather's just too heavy for you, and look at this nice grip we got down here. These are the other version of these gloves. They're not leather. They're also half the price. So these Bad Mama Jammas are like 20 bucks. Just get the ones that fit you so your fingers don't bust out of them. Extra large will fit the vast majority of people. My hands are unfortunately, or fortunately, freakishly large though, so these didn't work out that well for me, but I got a couple of good years of use out of them. I should have just cut the fingers off as soon as I realized how tight they were and that they wouldn't fit. I can still rock these gloves. If I just cut these tips off, I was just going to use this pair as a pair of range gloves, cut the tips of the fingers off, especially for my trigger fingers. So these haven't went in the garbage because I can definitely still use these for stuff. So also my son wants them. I'm just going to order him a new pair. For the price though, to be able to get something like this for 20 speckles, yo, that is awesome. Now these, they don't have the studs on the tips of the fingers right here. They have these polymer protectors instead. They're bendy. They still offer you some protection. Yo, these are awesome, okay? So especially for the price and for what's out there, if you're looking for a nice pair of range gloves, some people might look at these and be like, oh, it's overkill. But hey, if I already have to put a glove on my hand to keep me warm, which by the way, these keep you very warm, I might as well take all of the added protection that these are giving, because it's not like any of this is getting in the way. So it's all just an awesome bonus, and why not have it, right? So there it is, Mad Bike. Check them out. I'm gonna keep buying these. I've tried different shooting gloves. Like, they're cool. A lot of them are just slip-on gloves, but these right here, these are the bee's knees. If I'm grabbing a hot AK rail, these are it. This is what I'm going to be using. And yes, there is a touchscreen pad right here for your phone finger. So that all works, and these are just awesome. Check them out. I had no idea they were making these in leather, or I'd probably have 4 or 5 pairs of these already. And like I said, I think they're worth the price difference. Like, it's hard to beat a pair of gloves this good for $40 and 20 for something like this. Like, come on, that is a no-brainer. Check these out if you get a chance. It's still cold outside, winter's still here. You know they're gonna work with your pistolas. I don't know. You can thank me later, and have an awesome day. More good content to come, by the way.